the volume V of a cone of height h and base radius r is 1/3 pi r square h. A. Obtain a formula for r. B. Find the base radius of a cone of height 35 cm and volume 91 whole number 2/3 cm³. Use the value pi equals to 22/7. Solution. The first part of the problem, we start with, it means V is the same thing as this. So we write V to be equals to 1/3 pi r square h. We need to obtain a formula for r. Simply means we make r the subject of the formula. This can be in the form of a fraction. We can write it as V/1. So from here we can cross multiply. By cross multiplying, what are we having? 3 times V equals to 1 times 1 pi r square h. Now from here, what are we having? 3V equals to pi r square h. Don't forget, we want to make r the subject of the formula. So it means that we have r square at the middle here. So anything apart from this r square, we need to remove it from here. And that is pi and this h. So we are going to divide both sides by pi h. Dividing both sides by pi h, what do we have? Pi h. Pi a1, pi a1, h a1, h a1. So we now have 3v divided by pi h equals to r squared. Don't forget, we want to make r the subject and not r squared. So it means that for us to remove the power of this r, we take the square root of both sides. By taking the square root of both sides, we have square root of 3v divided by pi h equals to square root of r squared. Now, what is the square root of r squared? That is r. So it means that square root of 3v divided by pi h will give us r. So we can now conclude that r equals to square root of 3v divided by pi h. That is the solution to the first part of the problem. Now the second part. For the second part, find the base radius of a cone of height. And what is the letter for height? That is h. So we are given h to be 35 centimeter and also the volume. Volume equals to 91 whole number 2/3 cm³. So we need to convert this mixed number to an improper fraction. So 91 times 3 will give us what? 273. Then plus 2, we have 275 divided by 3 cm³ as the volume. Now, we are going to use the result of the first part of this problem to solve the second part. So we have r to be equals to square root of what? 3v divided by pi h. We are going to substitute. Anywhere we see v, we put what? We are going to put 275 divided by 3. And don't forget the value for pi. Pi is what? 22/7 from the question. It was given. So you must use the value given from the question. It's very important. So we have 22 divided by 7 times h. What is h? 35 centimeters. So we put in 35. So simplifying now, 7 here 1, 7 in 35, we have 5. Now 3 here 1, 3 here 1 also. So what do we have left? We have square root of 275 divided by 22 times 5. So 5 here 1, 5 in 275, that would be 55. Now let's multiply out for confirmation. 55 times 5, let's look at that. 5 times 5, we have what? 25. Then we write 5 and carry 2. 5 times 5 what? 25. So plus 2, what do we have? 27. So now we have 275 as a product of 55 and 5. Now it means that 275 divided by 5 will give us 55. Now from here we can simplify further. What number will divide both 55 and 22? That's what? 11. 22 divided by 11 we have 2. And 55 divided by 11 we have 5. So in this case we have r to be equals to square root of 5 divided by 2. 5 is not a perfect square and 2 is not a perfect square. So we write this as square root of 5 divided by square root of 2. Now we're having a surd. So in this case, square root of 2. Root 2 is an irrational number. So in this case, we must ensure that we make the denominator to be rational. And how do we do that? We are going to use root 2 to multiply both numerator and denominator. So in this case, we have square root of 5 times square root of 2 divided by square root of 2 times square root of 2. Now, square root of 5 times square root of 2 simply means you multiply the inside. 5 times 2, what do we have? 10. So it means this will becomes root 10. Then divided by, what are we having here? Root 2 times root 2 is like root. We are having this to be what? Multiply inside, that is root 4. 2 times 2, that's 4. So in this case, we have r to be equals to square root of 10 divided by square root of 4. 4 is a perfect square, so that is 2. So in this case, r equals to 1 over 2 root 10. And what's the unit? Centimeter. It means that when the height of the cone is 35 centimeter and the volume is 91 whole number 2 over 3 centimeter cube, then the radius is half root 10 centimeter. That is the solution to the problem. Thank you.